All right, so of course you thought about buying gifts, but what about all of the packaging? No worries, look no further than your own home for unique, beautiful gift wrap ideas. Amber Ladley is one of the co-founders of Knack in East Hampton, and she joins us with some really clever ideas. It blew me away, and I have to say, I think, Amber, I've got all of this in my house.
Oh, yeah.
So it definitely won't cost you anything. We're gonna start with cassette tape holders, which I'm sure people have from years and years ago.
Yeah, so I've got 3 different ways for creatively wrapping gift cards. The first one is audio cassettes and using old holiday cards. And the you can just cut up some old holiday cards. This is 4 1/16 inch square. And then on the back here, a 1 inch followed by a 1/2 inch. So I've measured these out. And then if you want to just use the ruler and draw a line, and then just use the pencil a little bit so that it makes a nice crease, so it'll make it easier to
so
fold.
kind of give it, put some pressure on it. Okay. And you already did the measurements for everyone. And there's always some leftover holiday cards in your Christmas storage buckets that you didn't get to.
And they're so pretty, you don't want to have to throw them away.
I know, you don't want to throw them away. Exactly, and a lot of times they have really nice sayings on them too, so, okay.
So once you've done your measurements and drawn your lines, you can just fold on both of the lines.
Oh, you're right, when you put some, it does make it easy to fold. Very good, that's easy enough, right?
And this is it, you just slip it right into the cassette case.
If only I knew this when I was listening to cassettes and wanted to like make my mixtapes for people.
Right.
I wish I knew the measurements then. Otherwise I was just like taping paper in there. I did make mixtapes. Look at this. What did that take? 30 seconds?
Very simple, yeah.
Doesn't cost you anything.
Yep,
and a gift card fits perfect.
Yep, and if you just remember, just slightly over 4 inches. Otherwise it'll just be a little bit too small. So if you can't remember the 4 1/16 inch, just slightly over 4 inches square.
Awesome. I love that, Amber.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
So the next one, we're also going to be using holiday gift cards, and they're making these little wallets here, little envelopes. And the size for this is going to be a 4 by 6 inches, which is also the same as most photos. So you could use photos or, again, holiday gift cards. And once you have your measurements here, you're just going to fold up and leave about 1 inch for the flap.
Okay. Right, and then a gift card can fit perfectly in there.
Right.
All right.
And then you can just fold your flap down.
All right.
And then we've got a paper punch there. You're just going to want to punch a hole right on the flap.
Like that?
Yep.
Done.
And then we've got some shank buttons. And those are the type of buttons that have the hole on the back, like that.
Oh, yep. A lot of times they're on coats and things.
Yes.
Okay. So what I folded this one and I put the little hole with the hole punch right there.
And put the button right through the hole there.
So then I'm just gonna put this here. And so then you definitely need to save your buttons, right?
Yes. And then both ends of the string are gonna go through here.
Now a lot of people do have a button jar or save their buttons from things, but if people don't have any, can they just purchase them in a store or?
Yeah, we have got lots of buttons at Knack and other stores, and then you could also use a brad, that would work.
That's true.
So loop the little strings right through the loop there.
Yep. Oh, that is so easy.
And then you've got your strings and you can just loop them around your envelope.
And it's done?
It's done.
I just did it. Look at it.
And
it's so easy.
To hold the gift card in, it's good to just have a little paper clip there so it doesn't slip out. But other than that, you're good to go.
And I mean, sometimes they sell these holders for $5, sometimes more. Look at, you could make it, and I love it. I think it's really cute too. What a great idea. Now moving on to your last idea over here, which save your toilet paper roll, cardboard rolls, because this is just awesome. Not even just for holidays, for Christmas, but for any holiday.
Yeah, definitely. And these are great. You can decorate them. Kids can decorate them if you want to color. We have some painted. A couple are decoupage, so whichever you'd like. This one has some buttons glued onto it like a snowman. And this, again, very simple. You just want to flatten the tube and then do your decorating.
Oh, do your decorating, okay.
Yep, and then to make these nice little flaps bend easily, I've got a template, which is a jar lid, and an X-Acto knife.
So you definitely have one of these in your house, even if you have to take it off your pickle jar. And then an X-Acto knife, and you just line it up. I hope everyone can see what I'm doing here. Right? Am I doing this right, Amber?
Perfect.
Okay. And then you just...
Yep, you just want to score it. So not cut all the way through, just kind of make a nice cut so that it will fold easily.
So that works perfect, or you could use scissors or any kind of sharp edge if
Yeah,
that's
or
all
like
you have.
a little steak knife or something like that, a paring knife would probably
right.
work.
And you do that on all sides, and you've got a little gift card holder that's personalized, didn't cost you a thing. And I like it too, Amber, because you could even put jewelry in it.
Yes.
Or anything small. Good things come in small packages.
That's right. So yeah, a little pillow box for any small gift or a gift card.
Or a little note that says, I love you, or Merry Christmas.
I love that.
That's awesome. Thanks so much,
You're
Amber, for
welcome.
these ideas. I think they're so clever, and they're great because you're using things you already have.
Definitely.
Putting them to use in a different way. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
And we'll have even more ideas later on in the show. Thanks so much, Amber. So stay tuned. More gift wrap ideas coming up. Also coming up, gifts in a simple, easy way with items that you already have in your home. Macy Fiala is a co-founder of Knack in East Hampton, and you're here with great ideas. I mean, great ideas. So we're going to start over here with gift wrapping using fabric.
Yeah, so this is a really great idea, something that you can reuse year to year. So you don't have to throw away the wrapping paper. It's nice and easy. So I'm just going to show you one simple wrap with a square box.
Okay.
But there's lots of other wraps that you can find. So this one just requires a square of fabric. So you can use anything you want, and I cut mine with pinking shears so that it doesn't unravel on the ends.
Oh, right. And it also looks cute.
Right, and it doesn't have to be perfect because you're wrapping it up. So the way you're going to start is you're going to put it as a diamond in front of you,
Okay.
like this, and then put your box right in the middle.
All right.
Okay, and the first step is take the bottom one all the way over. If you have some extra, just tuck it under the bottom of the box,
Okay.
right? And then take this point all the way up, tuck in the point so that it's a nice even line on the top.
Okay.
Beautiful. And then on the sides, just like you would a regular gift, you sort of tuck in the edges. And this is going to be one side that you're going to use to tie. Do the other side just like you did that. Then you have these,
Tie them.
tie it, and you got a nice bow.
Now, is this cool or what? I love this. And we were talking, Macy, and if you have kids and they go to sleep and you don't want them to know you're wrapping gifts, you know, I struggle because I don't know if I should wrap because they're going to hear me. It's so
It's so
loud.
loud, right.
So with this, I mean,
quiet.
no one heard us wrap. No one knew that we were wrapping gifts.
And you don't need tape, you don't need bows, you don't need
need
ribbon. It's all in
anything
one
like that.
package. And then every year you can just bring them out and do it again.
Exactly.
And then whoever you give it to gets that nice piece of wrapping and they can reuse it.
And the trend continues.
goes on and on.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's such a good idea.
Thanks.
So great.
So the next one is using something you already have is cereal boxes, cracker boxes.
They go in my recycling bin normally.
So we're turning them inside out. So you have a nice cardboard look or white. This was a box of taco shells that I turned inside out. You can kind of see in there it was taco shells, but it's a nice white box. So why not use what you have instead of buying extra gift boxes?
And a lot of stores now, if you ask for a gift box, they charge you. It costs
Exactly,
money.
right.
So instead of doing that, you're going to buy the granola bars anyway.
Exactly.
Right?
So keep them. And then you can also decorate them any way you want. This I use, do you recognize what that red is?
Yes, can we talk about
Yes.
that? Whenever I buy clementines, I always throw away the container.
Don't ever throw away your
Don't throw it
clementine
away.
boxes. We use chalkboard paint on the end and you can organize your supplies or whatever. They make great organizational
Yeah,
boxes.
I want everyone to see that because now I'm definitely going to save them.
Right,
And, I'm
and
definitely
save
gonna use them to
the
organize.
red netting. So this is just so pretty, I thought, and very festive and holiday. So we wrap that around the box.
It's usually when I'm prying open to get my clementine.
Exactly. So don't rip it.
So easy.
So this is you just take apart your box. You just try and do it really gently so that you don't tear it.
Right.
You can maybe use a knife if you need to. So you just tear it like this.
Down one of the
down one of the
seams there,
sides.
yep.
Doesn't really matter. And then you're going to put it back together. Okay, so you need a hot glue gun for this because if you use regular glue, it'll sort of pop off, and the glue gun gives a nice tight hold. So did you want to do it quickly?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
we've got about a minute left. While
sure,
I try
yeah.
doing this without any instruction, I'm going to try because you know what? That's what people at home are going to try to do. Tell me about what
Sure,
you've got over
yeah.
here, Macy.
Okay, so this is a VHS cassette box, which probably a lot of people still have lying around and think, what am I going to do with that? But it makes a great reusable gift box. And here a lot of them have that plastic on the top where the title or whatever was in there. So I just cut up old holiday cards and slid those in.
And put a piece of ribbon
and then you can
around it?
reuse it for a birthday or something. Take that out and put it in, put a ribbon around it. Nice, easy.
So
also
clever.
quiet.
Quiet, clever.
And then the other thing,
inexpensive.
yeah, you're doing great. Look at that.
All right.
The other part of the cereal box or cracker box is the bag on the inside. They make really nice little gift bags. If you don't have a gift bag, turn it inside out so you don't have the seams on the outside, so you can clean it out really nicely. Put some tissue paper in, cut a little handle. There you go.
And then brag that you had to eat a whole box of cereal just to,
And you
give
had
them
a
their
great
gift.
idea with the chip bag.
I can't see. I saw it on the news actually. A potato chip bag. When you're done with your potato chip bag, cut it, clean it, and
Nice
then
and
use it as
shiny.
shiny paper.
Yes. And the other thought was a lot of people have old maps and people have GPS on their phone and don't use them so much anymore.
Yeah.
They make really beautiful gift wrap. They're nice and colorful and bright, and you can personalize them. If you're sending a gift to somebody who's going on a trip or something, you can make the gift match. So.
I love these ideas,
Yeah.
and they're so great, and they make for great
And
gifts,
look,
and you
you
save a
made your
lot of money.
box.
And look at box is done. Very easy. Thanks so
Yeah,
much,
thanks so
Macy
much, Ashley.
from NAC. Nice to have you here. Coming up on the show.